How many times have you looked outside of yourself for the answer? You search for a new job, a new city, a new relationship, thinking that will be the thing that finally makes you happy. You scroll through social media looking at other people's lives, and you think they have some secret you don't. You buy the books, you listen to the podcasts, you do all the things hoping someone else will hand you the magic key. But what if I told you that you've had the key in your pocket this entire time? The search is exhausting. It keeps you stuck in waiting. The real secret isn't out there. It's in you, right now. Neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP, is built on one simple, powerful idea. You already have all the resources you need. Courage, resilience, creativity. You might not feel it right now. You might have buried it under self-doubt, fear, old stories you've been telling yourself for years, but it's there. The problem isn't a lack of resources, it's a lack of access. You just need to learn how to find the switch and turn the power on. This isn't just some feel-good motivational quote, it's a fundamental shift in how you see yourself and the world. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim of your circumstances, you start to see yourself as the creator of your experience. Stop waiting for the world to give you permission to be happy or successful. Stop hoping for a hero to come and rescue you. You are the hero of your own story. This content is based on the personal practice and observation of NLP practitioner and coach Manmeet Singh Makar. For more information or to connect, please call, insert contact details. I want you to imagine your life as a sophisticated aircraft. It's your own personal jet, equipped with everything you need to soar to incredible heights. Your mind, your body, your emotions. This is the complex and powerful system of the plane itself. Now life is the weather. Sometimes you get clear skies and a beautiful tailwind and the journey feels effortless and smooth, but other times, you hit turbulence. These are the challenges, the setbacks, the unexpected storms that rock your plane violently. It's the job loss, the difficult conversation, the health scare, the moments of crippling anxiety. The turbulence is not your fault, it's just a part of flying. Now here's the most important question. Who is in the cockpit? Who is the pilot? For so many of us, it feels like we're just passengers in the back, white-knuckling the armrests and hoping the storm passes. We let our automatic reactions, our fear, our anger, our old habits take over the controls. But a skilled pilot doesn't blame the storm. A skilled pilot knows they can't control the weather, but they can absolutely control how they fly the plane through the weather. You are meant to be the pilot. Focusing on the external circumstances, the turbulence, is a recipe for feeling helpless. You can't stop the wind from blowing or the clouds from gathering. This is what happens when you have an external locus of control, when you believe that your happiness and success are determined by forces outside of you. You hand over the controls of your life to your boss, your partner, the economy, or just plain luck. The real power comes from shifting to an internal locus of control. It comes from stepping into the cockpit and grabbing the yoke with both hands. This is the moment you realize that while you can't control the storm, you can adjust your altitude, change your heading, speak calmly to your passengers, the parts of you that are scared. So how do you actually get into the cockpit? It starts with one simple but profound action. You have to wake up. You have to become consciously aware of what's happening inside your plane. Most of the time, we operate on autopilot. Our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are just automatic reactions programmed by years of experience. Someone cuts you off in traffic and you feel a surge of anger. Your boss asks for a last-minute report and you feel a wave of anxiety. These reactions happen so fast that it feels like you have no choice in the matter. You're not flying the plane is flying you. Conscious awareness is like stepping back from the chaos and looking at your control panel. It's the ability to notice your thoughts without getting swept away by them. You can observe, there's that thought that I'm not good enough. You can notice your feelings without letting them hijack your system. You can feel the heat of anger rising in your chest and say, okay, anger is present right now. This simple act of noticing creates a space. It's a tiny gap between the stimulus, the turbulence, and your response. In that space, you find your freedom. In that space, you find the power to choose. This is the difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is the turbulence hitting and the plane immediately lurching to the side, completely out of your control, automatic, instinctive, often unhelpful. Responding, on the other hand, is feeling the turbulence, checking your instruments, and making a deliberate, skillful adjustment to stabilize the aircraft. It's a conscious choice. When you cultivate awareness, you give yourself the ability to respond to life's challenges with intention instead of reacting with fear. Think of your thoughts and feelings as alarms or indicator lights on your dashboard. They are just information. The anxiety light might be flashing, but you, the pilot, get to look at that light, assess the situation, and decide on the best course of action. You are in charge. Once you're in the pilot seat and aware of your instruments, you need practical tools to help you fly. NLP gives you a toolkit full of simple, effective techniques to manage your inner state. These aren't complicated theories, they are practical skills you can use today. Let's look at 4 of them. Anchoring. Think of a time you felt completely confident, powerful, or joyful. Really go back to that memory. See what you saw, hear what you heard, and feel what you felt. As that feeling peaks, create an anchor by doing a unique physical action, like squeezing your thumb and forefinger together. If you practice this, you can later fire that anchor, squeeze your fingers, to instantly access that confident state whenever you need it. Reframing. This is about changing the meaning you give to a situation, like changing the frame around a picture. Let's say you're terrified of public speaking. The frame you have around it is, I'm going to humiliate myself. A reframe would be to see it as, this is an opportunity to share something I'm passionate about. The situation hasn't changed, but the meaning you've assigned to it has. Then there's the meta model, which sounds complex but is really about using language with more precision to challenge your limiting beliefs. Our brains tend to generalize, delete, and distort information. We say things like, I can't do anything right, or everyone is against me. The meta model uses simple questions to challenge these statements. If you think I can't do this, you ask yourself, what specifically is stopping me, or what would happen if I could? Finally, there's visualization. Your brain often can't tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. Top athletes and performers use this all the time. Before that big presentation or difficult conversation, close your eyes and mentally rehearse it going perfectly. See yourself standing tall, speaking clearly, and feeling confident. Hear the positive feedback. Feel the sense of accomplishment. By visualizing success, you are creating a neural pathway for it. For too long, you may have felt like a passenger, tossed around by the unpredictable weather of life. You've blamed the turbulence for your fear and your lack of progress. You've looked out the window and wished for smoother skies, believing that your happiness was somewhere out there just beyond the storm clouds. But the message of NLP is that you were never meant to be a passenger. You were born to be the pilot. The jet is yours. The controls are right there in front of you. The power to navigate any storm has been inside you all along. This journey isn't about waiting for life to get easy. The turbulence will always come. Challenges, setbacks, moments that test you. The goal is not to avoid the storms. The goal is to become such a skillful pilot that you trust yourself to fly through them. It's about building your inner strength, your resilience, your awareness, so that when the plane starts to shake, you don't panic. Instead, a calm confidence washes over you as you lean forward, check your instruments, make the small necessary adjustments to stay on course. You know what to do. Using tools like anchoring, reframing, meta-modeling, visualization isn't about tricking yourself, it's about training yourself. It's about consciously and deliberately taking control of your own mind and emotions. Your thoughts create your feelings drive your actions create your life. When you master your inner world, you become the cause, not the effect. You stop being a leaf in the wind and start being the wind itself. You decide your destination and you navigate your way there with purpose and skill. So what are you waiting for? The cockpit is open, the pilot's seat is empty. It's time for you to step up and take your rightful place. Stop giving your power away to the weather. Stop waiting for a rescue. You are the rescuer. You are the pilot. You are the one you've been waiting for. Take a deep breath, put your hands on the controls, and get ready to fly. The sky is not your limit, it's your home. Now go and claim it.